Okay, so this time I've actually fucking hit the recording button. Haha. um, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it means you didn't watch the stream. So, yeah, Wednesday I had my normal stream. It was actually a pretty good stream, 4 hours long. Like, actually, no, 4.5 hours long. And, like, really, like, honestly, a better than average stream for me. Like, I was, like, I'm not talking about, like, in game performance. I mean, like, streaming good. Like, being a better streamer. And then the 4.5 hours is up. I come here to close, like I hit that end record button, and I never fucking hit record. So there went 4.5 hours of actually pretty good footage. So that sucked. But anyway, ooh, it's all loaded in. So today, back to Tarkov, but I had actually planned on stopping Tarkov. I even announced it on the Discord, like saying, "Hey, the update Tarkov just didn't fix anything. It's still fucked. So I'm not gonna play Tarkov anymore." And then 24, 48 hours later, here I am. So, a bit weak-willed, straight back to Tarkov. But no, the actual reason was like, I'm kind of tired. I mean, I don't sound it, honestly. I think now that I started streaming, I'm awake a bit. But no, I was really fucking tired. And so I didn't want to start the other games where I plan on making videos out of them. Because then, I wouldn't get anywhere and I'd be half asleep during that. But like I said, I thought I was going to be tired, but kind of awake now. So I didn't want to do that. But anyway, let's get started here. I need to get my kit set up here. For some reason, everything isn't loaded in. Sorry if you can, sorry if you can hear the people in the room next to me. They are being fucking loud like normal. I don't understand how they can talk so much, but they do. And it sucks. 12 bear dog tags for 361 euros. Fuck you, Peacekeeper. That's a shit deal. What about this guy? Survive shoreline 4 times as a scav? I don't want to, but I mean, it does give scav karma for completing it. Oh, the guy comes with part 7. Part 6, what am I saying? Not part 7. Let me see how easy that one is to do. Gunsmith, part 6. Maybe I'll do that before we get into raid. How easy is it to do? Oh, it's that AKM. I remember this one. Yeah, no, I don't have the parts yet. Anyway, what does this want me to do? What's the reward? 0.01. Okay, so the rewards aren't as good as I thought. Oh well. I still might try to do it. And then this is our insurance return. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 kits to get through. Maybe 5 if I can get another USP. Does Peacekeeper sell them? Do you have them level 2? No. Oh, yes, he does sell them. Okay, then yeah, so like 5 kits. And all this is already... Wait. Why did it say accept? No, it's just a glitch. Okay. That's fine. I should need a bandage and we can go to whatever map I'm going to. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what tasks do I have to do? Customs, lighthouse. I could do shoreline. Shoreline could be useful. Customs. I don't... Nah, I'm gonna hold off on the customs ones until I get the keys I need. So I guess then that I might be going shoreline. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go shoreline. We had a pretty good experience with shoreline on Wednesday, so might as well. Need a backpack though. Let's grab... Yeah, sure. Just a random shitty backpack. That'll do. Normally I'd warm up with a scav run, but my inventory space is still quite cramped, so straight to PMC I go. Which I have a feeling is going to be a shit show. But we'll see. We will see. But yeah, so while I'm playing Tarkov, while I said I wasn't going to, I'm still thinking about pretty much ending Tarkov off pretty soon, if not this being the last stream. This might be a second one for Tarkov, though, I don't know. I was actually kind of looking forward to playing today. But is it worth it? I don't know, we'll see. But essentially, I plan on moving on from Tarkov very soon to one of a couple different games. Which I plan on making videos out of, like YouTube videos. So I'm thinking either Satisfactory, 7 Days to Die, or I thought I had a third game queued up in my mind. I don't know, let's just say third category's open. I did just buy recently, actually. I go to our Steam page. I bought the Humble Bundle for survival games, so Star Sand, Surround Dead, Volcanoids, The Long Dark, State of Decay 2, and Scum, and Chernobylite. I could do like a series playthrough of doing each of the games. I don't know. I actually have been looking forward to Chernobylite for a long time. Even, before the deal, I was thinking about buying this game because it looks kind of sick. But then, State of Decay 2 isn't that good. I've played it before. But maybe I'm missing something. I'll look into it a bit more. The Long Dark, I have no idea what the game is even about or what is in it. Volcanoids looked interesting. It's like hard to describe, but it's kind of, I think it's an indie game. I actually don't know who the developer is, but if I go to the store page here, now the developer is Volcanoid. I guess that explains it. It doesn't, but yeah, survival open world, but like kind of steampunk apocalypse almost. I don't know, it's kind of funky. Surround Dead, no idea, but I guess I'm all for like a zombie open world. Yeah, this is open world, right? I'm not crazy. Survival indie, I think it's open world. I like open world games. Or do I hate them? Nah, I don't know. Because, it's like open world, you can do whatever, but also doing anything takes forever usually, so. But then the last game of the bundle was Star Sand here. And this just doesn't look good to me. It's like Conan Exiles, but worse. Like, look, if you look at the game, it's like Conan Exiles, but made in like 2001. Like, and its release date was 2022. But these graphics on the game look like fucking shit. So, yeah, no, I don't plan on ever playing this game. Unless I was desperate for content. Which I'm not. Mostly also because I play for myself for the most part, not just to make content. Anyway, good timing. We've got a raid. But yeah, so commenting on those earlier choices for what to stream after Tarkov, I'm heavily leaning towards Satisfactory. Which, if you don't know, is like 3D Factorio. Which, if you don't know, is Alien Planet, build massive factory, become rich type thing. Oh, okay, we got radar station spawn. That actually is right next to the first dish we need. Very nice. We grab this dish, also the safe inside it. Not in the dish, I'm talking about in the building. And then we're off to resort. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go straight for the safe. What we got? Small diary. I hear someone outside, but I think that's probably a scav. It's way too early in the raid for it to be a player. My sensitivity feels all fucked. Did they change the game? Like, I know there was a patch, but like, could it really have been so significant to make it feel this kind of fuckety? It feels like there's less inertia. Vaguely. Alright, scav. I don't see a scav. Whatever. There's the radar dish. And we're off to resort. So this is only our second, I'm level 22, and this is only our second raid on Shoreline this wipe. I've been kind of avoiding Shoreline like the plague, because it's a bad map. It's honestly just a bad map, objectively poorly designed. As I noted last stream. I was about to say you can check the recording for what I said, but haha, I forgot to record. But no, I basically went over in detail how, despite it being an open map, there's essentially only 3 ways to go. So it's the illusion of choice and just forced PvP, but it's an open map. It's deceptive and I hate it. But that's the long story made short. What was I going to say after that? Oh no, but so despite the fact that I hate it, I ended up having like an amazing raid where I made like 400,000 rubles, 500,000, maybe even 600,000 in one raid. Because I forgot, after they made the changes where a lot of the keys are now much harder to find, this is like the only map left that has a ton of open safes on it. So, yeah. This map is better than it used to be. That was close. Tracer went right by my fucking face. But what sucks is that it's not better than it used to be because they made the map better. It's better than it used to be because they made the other maps worse, which is just fucking awful. They keep doing that kind of shit to this game, making it harder and less rewarding. Which is like, yeah, Tarkov's supposed to be hard, but it's not supposed to be just like endless grind for nothing. At this point, it's like nearly impossible to play the game if you're, you know, not part of a team. Because I am solo, and I feel it fucking all the time. Ooh, didn't mean to alt-tab. RFB. Speaking of this, I think I talked about it last stream, so of course footage is gone, but I recently discovered that you can do a trade where it's 2 gas analyzers for 1 RFB, which is not a bad deal. I mean, gas analyzers go for like 10k to therapists, so 15k on the flea market. So getting an RFB for 20, 30k is not bad. Of course, you gotta provide your own sight and grip if you want to grip, but it's not bad. Oh, I thought that was a scav. God damn it. Whatever. Died a cheese stacker. Alright. I've got an SKS kicking around the inventory. I'll do that one next. Okay, get rid of that. Put the ammo back. Keep the sugar. Maybe I can... Maybe my mouse settings are fucked. I don't know. Something feels off about the game. That's not what I died. I died because I was being an idiot. I'm just saying that my mouse feels fuckety. There's the SKS I was talking about. Let's grab damaged P.A.K.A., bank robber, and duffel bag. That'll be good. And then I need my PS ammo. I've got some there. Okay. Grab a heavy bleed kit, and that's going to be it. Another super cheap run. I'm not going to invest into using a even semi-decent kit until I've gotten a better hang of the map. It's been a while. And I also forgot to bring... I forgot to use the heal out. Ah, shit. I guess I'll just use some Slaywas. Alright, PMC, Shoreline. 7 p.m. Sure all. Let's go. Okay. If there was like a single player version of Tarkov, I would play the fucking shit out of that. Endlessly, pretty much. But the multiplayer kind of sucks for Tarkov. It really does. Like it's the selling point, but also the thing that holds it back too. It's kind of a weird situation, right? Because you've got like raid queues, especially half your time at Tarkov, less, but half is like an overstatement here. Half your time is spent just waiting in a queue, right? You're not playing the game, you're just waiting, doing nothing. But not only that, it's just like players add a level of unpredictability, right? And that's part of the selling point. Like I said, in multiplayer is the big selling point. But in terms of actually progressing, because Tarkov does have an extensive quest system where the end is Kappa, right? In terms of actually progressing in quests, you can't really do that unless you spend a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 hours in a single wipe. But that's the thing, it wipes, it resets, right? So no matter how much you do, and that's once again, that's a selling point, right? You get kicked in the balls and you're gonna like it. But there should at least be like a single player, I wouldn't say version of the game, because Tarkov is the way it is, but like a different game using most of the same structure would just be so nice. I don't know. I'm also a person in general that prefers single player games, so it's like it's my own bias coming in here, but I just think it'd be a lot more fun for me personally, like I said. And actually, it'd make more sense for BSG's original idea for Tarkov, where like you can't go to any raid on any map. So I think with how Tarkov was originally designed and thought of, it's like you had to go through each map successfully to get to the next map. Like if you wanted to go customs, you had to go factory first. If you wanted to go labs, you had to go factory, customs. Oh, that came after customs. Was it shoreline? Factory, customs, shoreline, reserve, labs. No. So factory, customs, woods, shoreline, reserve, labs. I think is how the original order was supposed to go. Where it's like you're not allowed to just pick any map. You have to go through the order to get to the other maps. Like, that would make sense for a single-player game. Obviously, multiplayer makes no fucking sense, but single-player game works with a quest system. I'm just saying that the groundwork is just already laid out for a single-player game, and it's being forced into not only a multiplayer game, like the multiplayer is fine, but a limited time frame multiplayer game. Because wipes only last 6 months. You pretty much have to play like the entire 6 months to get to the quote-unquote end of the game, because there isn't really an end. But who the fuck wants to play one game like nonstop for 6 months? I mean, of course, if you're running with a team of players, it's going to take less time, but who's got friends? Pained laugh there. But seriously, like, okay, once again, I did say I prefer single player games, and I'm playing a multiplayer game single player, but still, I think most people play it solo in this game, and it's balanced. Tarkov is roughly balanced to like 3 people squads. So playing solo is a fucking train wreck. And playing 5-man squads is a fucking just to wipe out everyone else. Which, that's the problem of it being multiplayer, but I'm not asking to change I'm not asking you to change Tarkov with this whole theoretical single player game. I'm just saying essentially copy paste the framework to a new game and make it accessible to Edge of Darkness Edition people free. Because I mean, I've already spent $120 on Tarkov. I don't know if I'd want to shell out more for a separate game that uses the same assets. But yeah. I don't expect to live long in this next raid. Which, going back to the argument I just closed out, is what really sucks, right? If I just want to do a shit raid, because I'm still pretty broke in the stage of wipe. For what stage of wipe it is, I'm really far behind of where I should be. Partially because, like I said, they made all the keys super hard to find, which is just bullshit. Artificially making the game harder despite not improving anything, blah, blah, blah. But just doing a shit raid to try to get some progress done it's going to take us like 6 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes and 41 seconds here at the end of this timer. Just to do a shit raid. Like, I might not even live 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Because if I run into any player before I can kill a scav and get a better weapon, I'm probably dead. Oh, I hate the spawn. Wait, man. The backside? Oh, what the fuck I am. I didn't know I could spawn in that exact position. Wait, but then where's the truck? Oh, I'm running backwards. Oh, okay, that explains a lot more. Okay. I thought it was over there to the left. That explains it. Like I said, I haven't really run Shoreline this wipe, so, I'm gonna get a little easily turned around despite having 1,300 hours. Okay. Give me a fucking key I can use, please. Yes, lamp. I don't think that can fit into a keyhole, just saying. Repellent. I don't need a repellent. I'm a gamer. I'm already repellent. There. Oh, crack tape. Not bad. Yeah, that's like about it. Okay. Off to resort. Actually, did my progress save? Nope. I figured it didn't, but didn't hurt to check. So in one raid, I had to get both of the satellite dishes and then extract successfully for it to count. So we'll see. Did I hear someone? I don't know, I might just be going crazy. Ever since they increased the price of headphones in this game, like I think that was the last wipe, I've been running them like next to no times because, you know, it's not even a helmet and it costs 40k rubles. Okay, might be at me. TLDR, helmet, headphone prices are crazy for your PMC. And so, playing as solo, it's just not really worth doing it. Which once again reinforces the idea that it's balanced for players and teams. That was just me making noise. I'd be able to hear him if I had headphones on, assuming he's near me. I'm just gonna hope I can go past. If I'm lucky, he was just fighting people at the cottages, which I am skipping, so we'll see. I haven't been to Resort at all this wipe. I mean, the closest I got was last raid when I entered the lobby and died. So I don't know how busy Resort is, but if it's like a normal wipe, then it is kind of a hotspot. So yeah, I don't want to stick around there if I can get it. Oh, that's a player. But an unweird player. And I got killed from behind. Fuck me. 3 minutes and 42 seconds, look at what I said. Haha, we didn't last as long as the fucking queue to get in. And I forgot to hit heal again. Fuck me. And I don't think, I think it's still set up so you can't go to therapist after you go past that screen to heal, even though therapist is the one healing you in the previous screen. Which makes no sense. It's like if you got shot and the doctor immediately said, hey, do you want help? And if you say, hold on, let me think about it, they immediately say, nope, nope. You decline service, you don't get it now. And my junk boxes are full. If I'm gonna keep dying, I'm just gonna use a shit kit. Grab the USP mags and the M93 cap. Then go to Peacekeeper, sell the cap because I don't even want it, and then grab a pistol. There, USP 45. What's the difference? I'm just gonna grab the cheaper one. I believe I need 49 rounds of ammunition for it. Yep. Grab a heavy bleed item. That's good to go. Do I have enough vests to bring in armor for this raid? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do. Alright, I'll bring in armor. I'm not going to fix up the armor, I'm just going to bring it in. As is. And then, like I said, I forgot to heal up Therapist, so now I have to use my Salewa, which has 2 health left. I will bring it with me. I have 2 health left on that Salewa. I'll bring it with me, I guess. Shoreline, 8 AM, Churl. So, there's something I haven't commented on yet. So, like I said, it's not balanced for solo players, and it's not balanced for quests, but there is a way to do both, and that's going at nighttime for nighttime raids. And, like, that's the only, like, a reliable way to get shit done as a solo. But you'll notice that I haven't even done that once yet this wipe, and that's for an important reason, right? Nighttime raids are boring as fucking shit. It's almost as boring as waiting in this queue, because it's pitch black. You can't see anything. You're blindly going to a quest marker. You can't really see anything. You do the quest and you leave, right? That's what a nighttime raid comes down to. So it's just boring as shit. And then trying to do that like mid to late wipe, it's also semi-suicidal because people have nighttime killing quests and have more gear so they can do like, night vision and thermal vision. So you're just fucked. And like I said, it's a tool you can technically use, but it's just boring as shit. And the reason I bring this up, though, is because Shoreline is the only map that has driven me to go for nighttime raids to finish quests on it, because it is so annoying. Like I said at the beginning, it's an open world map, quote unquote, but it's a shit design one. There's essentially only 3 paths to go on, which means guaranteed PvP. Almost guaranteed PvP, which means quest progress is harder to get done. So in the past, I have gone for nighttime raids. Oh, if only I was streaming at the time, though. I remember one Shoreline raid. I went in with just a Taz, right? Taz and 3M armor, because that's what I had gotten off a scav run. And I just wanted to go to Resort. Actually, it might have been this exact same quest. But go to Resort, grab the satellite dish, and leave. I heard someone walking, though. Turned a corner and shot where I heard the footsteps. And it was a geared player. Like, the most geared player I've ever seen. Like, full-time Tarkov streamer type geared. Like, it was full heavy tan armor. Oh, God, I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was, like, the highest tier of armor weapons you could get at the time. And I got out alive with all the gear and didn't use the gear the rest of the wipe. Because it was that good, I just fucking stashed it in my inventory and never looked at it again. Because I'm a bit of a hoarder. Except for this wipe, because I haven't gotten any good shit to hoard. Besides like an army of helmets. But anyway, let's get into raid. And probably die again within the next 4 minutes. If I was better about setting up polls, I could start polling about whether or not I die in the next, 5 minutes after starting raids or not. I'll give you a hint, if you bet against me, you'll probably win. Alright, the spawn I don't like. Yeah, this is a bad spawn for what we need to do, because I have to run to the radar dish. Which is going to cross paths with several players. Approximately 3 to 4 player spawns, to be precise. Well, that's just the spawns. Of course, if any teams and not just solo people spawn in, then I'm extra fucked. Keys. Thank you, Tarkov. Very cool. I'm going to eat peas and die. Did I hear someone to my left? Maybe that's just me moving. Did I put my headphones on backwards again? No. Something feels off about the audio, though. It sounds like there's consistently someone to my back left. As if my own footsteps are, like, lagging only on the left side. I know it's real subtle, and given how much noise suppression I have on the game, so I can hear my voice over it, it probably isn't coming through. Wait, is there... Yeah, I think I have to make this jump. Okay, can I move, game? Thank you. I hate when Tarkov decides, hey, jumping on rocks means no friction. Can't go up the normal way, though, because, like I said, we're getting over here. Not only late, and late might not even be the right term for it, but it's definitely not our spawn. Oh, scav you got here. Does that mean you got here first? No way. Damn, people really skipped the safe, huh? I'll fucking take it, I'm broke this wipe. Hard drive and wires. Nothing in the server rack. Nothing on the shelves. Could loot the filing cabinets, but not in this location. Too much traffic in the area. So, be. Threw a fucking grenade at me. Got him. That's definitely going to bring a lot of unwanted attention to my position. So now that we've got all the unwanted attention, I'm just going to stand still and loot. SMH, and I still don't know why I'm dying. Let's reload. Okay, there's signal part 1 again. Now, Mr. Scav, what did you have for us? Yeah. Some slightly better stuff. Ooh, he had grizzly slugs. Actually kind of decent for this map. Unfortunately, a blue helmet, though, which is going to make us a bit of a target. And some cash, kind of nice. Okay. Pretty nice. Won't lie. His shotgun has low ammo. I'm not the first person he shot at. I wonder if he killed a player. Oh, dude, it's this gun too. Oh, I love this gun. I've never been in this shack, I just realized. There's nothing in here, but I've never been in here. I'm assuming that the scav shot at someone. And because it's Grizzly, if they weren't wearing armor, they died in one shot. Because that's just how Grizzly ammo works. So I could go looking for a body, but at the same time, we've already made enough noise. Scav through a grenade, there's gunfire. I'd rather just try and get quest progress done, so I'm just going to run away for now. I say for now as if I'm going to come back. Nah, I'm just going to run away. Straight up. Now, this shotgun might be very useful for us. In the dorms. Not dorms, what am I saying? Resort. I don't think of this place as a resort, because it's like a prison dorm, almost. It's like... It might be a Russian person's idea of a fucking resort, but... It's not even like a good hotel. I need to look at the rooms again. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't even think it's a good hotel. Shitty rooms. Like, what is this? Like a mile from the beach. Not much of a resort, gotta say. Fuck, man, if this is what the Russians think is a resort, it's sad. I mean, the nature's nice, but pretty sure they got plenty of that in Russia already. So. Now I'm tempted to stop by one of the rooms. But I know if I do that, I'm just gonna fucking die. I mean, speaking of dying, though, this is probably where I die. This courtyard I have died in so many times. Let's stop by that helicopter for a sec, though, when I get here. Big black box. That kind of do. But I don't have room. It could be good. But it has here. Yeah, fuck it. I want the scope, so I'll risk the Calic B. Scope is definitely worth more than Calic B, so it does work out. Yeah, see what I said? This is where I die. So they got the fucking jukes for days. Someone's right over here. I get used to getting shot at from afar because I do stupid shit like that running into the open, so I've gotten very good at zigging and zagging. Actually, you know what, while we're here, I need to check the rooms. Yeah, okay, it's objectively a decent room. But like, as a normal hotel, yeah, it's fine, but as a resort? The store's already open, so he might be on the other roof. Except I can't see shit. Okay, there's the other satellite dishes. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I can now go extract and have quest complete. Grab the green box while we're up here, so that we can get at least a little bit of loot. Ooh, shotgun powder, I like. Tempted to grab that Mosin stock, but for any gun that would fit onto it, you need to also buy a new barrel for it. It's not really worth it. Now then, can I please extract alive? Or at the very least, leave the premises of a resort without dying. I sort of fucking got to destroy someone. That wasn't me, wasn't it? Certainly close. I mean, real fucking close. I'm just gonna start running to extract. Also, that little beer we picked up is worth like 40, 50k, which is not bad. The only issue, though, is that the person we heard shooting just then had a silenced weapon that I'm pretty sure has a decent range to it, so we're not going to be like in the clear for quite a while here, because this is all open country until we hit the swamp. Also, there might be scabs over here, and who knows, we might get fucking headshot randomly by one of them. Just looking to extract. Oh, me, dude! Fuck! I hate shorelines so much. What a prick. I think, if I had to guess, the fucker saw me leave and waited until I was at 100 meters so he could try to get his headshot. Or now it's 125 meters. What a fucking prick. I just want to get fucking quests done, man. God damn it. Tarkov is not good for my fucking mental health, man. The nutrition unit. That's now max level. I guess let's do a Mosin. Okay. I'm honestly low-key tempted to stop playing Tarkov here and just switch to a different game right now, but it'd feel weird personally to just switch mid stream. So I'm guessing I'm gonna keep suffering in Tarkov for now. And as much as I don't want to, I guess I'm going back to Shoreline. Right, now, like I said, this map is the illusion of an open world map because you can go anywhere, but there's only 3 ways to go, so you're always gonna have PvP pretty much. Like, for every other map, there's a chance that you never see a player, right? There's a chance that you never get into PvP. Certain maps, there's a pretty good chance of that, like Woods. Not really customs, but it can happen. Can happen a lot, too, if you try. Reserve, oddly enough, can happen, but there's one map, right? Despite being, like, one of the most, quote-unquote, open maps, that you almost always get into PvP in, and that's Shoreline. Because, like I said, its design is just awful. Because it's not only that there's only, like, 3 avenues of movement, despite it being quote-unquote open world, but it's that all the spawns are designed so you get each of the different, like, you know, choke points at roughly the same time, right? Because, you know, some people spawn a little closer, but they've got loot that you really can't pass up, like safes. People spawn a little bit farther away, but they've got nothing to loot on the way, right? But it's like, the degree with which you end up getting to these choke points at the same time is just oddly synced up. Now, there's always a chance that someone didn't spawn at, like, one of the other spawns because there's a team or just a small lobby. And there's always the chance that, like, they got distracted with something first. But assuming that, like, assuming rational players under normal circumstances just... it can be like Factory sometimes, just fucking PvP slogfest. Despite the fact that this map is many, many times the size of Factory. And it's just because the design is shit. The design is honestly shit. I don't like Shoreline, if you can't tell. I really don't. Somehow Lighthouse is better designed than Shoreline, and Lighthouse is literally just like a fucking highway. Lighthouse is essentially just a highway. It's one highway running from top to bottom of the map and some stuff along it. So despite just being a narrow strip of land, Lighthouse is a better designed map than Shoreline, which is just ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. And counterintuitive. And once again, we're far from where we need to be. Yay. I guess I'll just run to Shore Resort first. Since I'm vaguely closer to that one. I don't think there's, like, ever been a day where I've had to do... Yeah, this counts. I don't think I've ever had a time when I've had to do shoreline quests and not just had, like, the worst fucking day in Tarkov ever. Shoreline is, like, the bane of my existence. Like, I've never had quests go smoothly here. I've never had a day I would, you know, qualify saying, oh yeah, no, that has some good raids in Shoreline. No, that just doesn't fucking happen. Not when you're doing quests. Oh, I forgot to reload my gun. I didn't load it on purpose because you get sniper XP for loading it in raid. I just forgot to load it when I got in. What was I saying before that, though? I got distracted by the fact that I didn't load my gun. I don't know. Something along the lines of me hating Shoreline. I hate Shoreline. And I'll probably reiterate it a few more times as I get killed a few more times before I either quit or honestly get lucky or give up and do a nighttime raid. Again, here's the first radio dishes. What sucks now is I have to double back to the other side away from my extract just to get the other ones. Which can be a good and bad thing. So it's a good thing because like it disrupts the flow that I've stated is like, you know, inherent to the map. So it reduces the PvP. Okay, reduces in heavy quote, heavy asterisk there. See, look at that guy. He's fucking geared. Get a T20 bag and good armor. But doubling back somewhat reduces the likelihood of PvP, but not by much. And what the issue is that it adds so much time to the map, to your raid, that dying becomes that much more frustrating. Try to get to this small brick outhouse here. That way I can get the jackets and maybe some keys. Oh yeah, by the way, I just assumed my roommate was going somewhere tonight because he put on some cologne, but if he ends up coming back, I'm probably gonna get awkward and silent again. I'm a fairly awkward person, so... Did I hear someone? Could have just been the duff bag making noise. I have to go all the way around now to Radio Tower, or not Radio Tower, but the radar station next to Radio Tower. And then re-go back across the entire map, not just halfway across the map, to then try to... Oh, that's at me, isn't it? It's hard to tell because it's silenced, but I think that was at me. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a weird sound bug. Because there's someone over there. with a very similar weapon, if not the weapon I heard. Also, at the base of this pylon here, I think there's a stash. And there's the radar station we go to. Go here. Yes, there is. My old knowledge is still working. Door kicker. Crackers. Interesting. This has a full mag. It could be useful. About a half mag, so not useful at all. Because if it had a full mag, I could mag dump someone, and that would do a good bit of damage. But it's PST ammo, and you know it says about half, so probably about 12 bullets in there. Unless everyone was a limb shot and didn't hit body armor or got lucky with a headshot, that's not doing much. Now, because I've doubled back here, right? Like I said, it disrupts the natural flow of the map, which is a good thing in our case, because it makes PvP less likely. But once again, this side tour here is going to take us an extra 10 minutes, assuming we don't die here. There's someone in here, I think. Yep. Got him in the butt. Best thing. There he is. He has a shotgun. What? No. That was a fucking headshot. I'm gonna need a fucking replay on that. That's so fucking stupid. The second shot didn't hit him. I hate Tarkov. I hate Tarkov so fucking much. I need to look back at that footage. When I'm editing this in like a month, I'm gonna look back at that footage and be fucking pissed. It's gonna be like a millimeter off, if not right on his fucking head. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say, right? I'm gonna do one more raid. Actually, no, I need to do another thing. Okay, I'm not gonna hold this next raid accountable here because I'm gonna go to reserve with this kit. But if the raid after this raid, I die again, I'm gonna call it there and switch to a different game because at that point it's just not worth it. But I'm gonna take this kit to reserve because I need to kill one last raider, and this kind of works for that. So, wait, I already had it. And obviously, since I'm going to hunt raiders, and especially because it's on reserve, the likelihood of death is like very high. So I'm not going to say, you know, if I die here, goodbye Tarkov, because I'm going to die here for the most part. It's pretty much guaranteed. But if I die in a normal raid afterwards, that's when I say, fuck it, it's not worth playing this. I need a grip. I should have 2 of the FDE weird ones that I got from... Yeah, that'll work. I even put a PKOs. Nah, I'm not gonna put a HK06. I'll leave that open if I want to find something. And once again, I forgot to use their Bastille thing because I got mad when I was leaving the raid. Got distracted. PMC, Reserve, 11:30 a.m. Sure all for 40k, and let's go into raid. So for Reserve, I need to kill 10 scavs in the food bunker, which is really annoying because it's like hyper specific of where you have to kill the scavs. Like even the hallways adjacent to the bunker, like still underground, still, you know, definitely part of the bunker network. If you kill a scav in those hallways, it doesn't count. It has to be in the main chamber of the bunker. So 10 of those kills, plus the scav spawns down there are, in my experience, kind of rare. So 10 kills down there, but more importantly, what I'm actually shooting for here, is I need one last raider kill in the command bunker. I've gotten the 4 out of the 5 I need, I just need one more. Don't have to survive the raid, nothing like that, just have to get the one last raider kill. And I'm bringing a grenade just in case I get a grenadier kill on a player. Yeah, so I've noticed with Tarkov, with every wipe, you know, you play less. Well, okay, so there's a bit of an uptick. You know, your second wipe, you do better than the first wipe, but with each wipe, you usually start playing less, from my experience, and it's further compounded by the fact that like with every patch, they make the game harder. Sometimes in rewarding ways, sometimes not. Like the found and raid system was really annoying when it came out, but it did objectively make the game better, I think. But then stupid stuff, inertia was debatable, but I guess it did end up helping. But then just nerfing loot on every map, making keys impossible to find. It's just, you're already playing less, and it makes what time you do end up playing just not enjoyable, really. There was something in the older Tarkov that was just, it was great. It was a really well polished experience, and it hasn't been that way for a long time. Actually, well, okay, polish is definitely the wrong term for it because this is Tarkov. It played well, but polish is not the right term for it. $8.16. So let's say we assume that I do really shit for the next 2 raids, and I get fed up with Tarkov and want to leave. The question then becomes, what game to switch to, right? And I'm trying to think here. I'm thinking out loud. I could say, you know, oh, we're getting into raid. I'll discuss this further later on. We need our scav kills, which are just tangential. We're here basically just for the raider kill. And if we're lucky, a grenadier kill. Spawn a bit on the far side from the command bunker. Not as far as we could have been, so I'll take it. Oh, yeah. We're still kind of far. I'm going to loot coats along the way, and then hopefully we actually end up making it there. Any meds? Someone threw a flashbang nearby. Maybe even at me. Probably not at me. Well, it's actually not... I would say not terrible, but I just remembered all my scav cases are full, so yeah, kind of bad. Can't really afford to take any more junk. Got a lot of stuff I'm holding on to while I'm waiting for hand-in quests, but, you know, the quests I have now have gotten harder for no real reason other than they made the keys harder to find. Like, I've never found so few customs keys in a wipe. I'm level 22 and I've seen, so in terms of like the blue handle keys, I've seen a total of 3 maybe, 2 of which were guard desks, so, you know, it's not, it goes beyond just, you know, Unlucky. Holy fucking shit. I say unlucky and they got a fucking acer right there. Okay then. Tarkov is beginning to make amends with me this raid. Beginning. That's worth 400k maybe? Shit, I gotta enter. I'm gonna have to enter the command bunker through tech building here. Definitely gotta check for tech though in the tech building. Can't not check for tech in the tech building. Well, if I get into a protracted firefight, I've got 60 extra rounds to pack into mags. No one's gone through the tech entrance yet. I should probably close this. I'm going to be down there for a while. Made no noise. So no one's flipped the power yet. That's a good sign. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You know, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, no, I played that poorly, but the consequences now, you know. Oh, it's only 120k, I got ripped off. The consequences now, I've got to wait like another 10 minutes to get into a raid and get anywhere close to getting something done. Well, this ain't gonna go well. I'm gonna bring Magnum Buckshot to a open map. Shoreline. This is gonna go poorly. But I'm not gonna bring a decent kit into Shoreline of all places. As I've already demonstrated, it is a shit map, and it is not worth it. I would vastly prefer playing Dark Souls to Tarkov right now. Dark Souls is punishing and all, but you can get something out of it. Tarkov, it's you know, hit or miss and a 99% miss as to whether or not you get something out of it. Like there is a raid every once in a while. I need to open my window. It's kind of fun here. There's a raid every once in a while that makes you feel like a king. Makes you feel like a fucking god. Whether that's, you know, wiping a squad of 4 or getting out with like 1,000,000 rubles worth of loot. There's a raid every once in a while that makes it like, you know, holy shit, that was awesome. But it's so few and far between that it's like, is it worth it? So yeah. This stream I can sum up right now so far has been just an hour of me dying and complaining. Which isn't fun to do, and probably isn't fun to watch. So, all the more reason to have this be the last stream of me playing Tarkov for, if not the rest of this wipe, for the rest of the fucking game's existence if they don't ever fix it. I'm not talking about fixing it in the sense of like some of the things I've said, but I mean fixing in terms of progression and bugs. The bugs have been really annoying. If you've been watching the stream for a while, once every other stream, I've been dying to someone who is silent and maybe even invisible. I can't tell if they're invisible or not because, I haven't seen them. But just absolutely no noise in my death. No gunfire, no sounds of bullets hitting, no character noises. Like, when you get shot, your character's like, ugh. Literally silent. Dropping to the ground, hitting ground, no noise. It's frustrating because you can't shoot back, and if they're invisible, you can't even hope to fight back. We haven't encountered that bug yet today, but that'd be the icing on top of everything. If we died during this next raid to one of that people using that bug or accidentally in that bug. I say using that bug too because cheaters have been using it. There's a forum post where within an hour of the latest patch, so the latest patch was supposed to fix stuff. It was very broad terms, but said to fix stuff, and there's been the the invisibility bug I've been talking about. Within an hour, they had re-enabled it. The hackers had. Not only that, but apparently the patch had made it easier for them to do the invisibility bug. At least according to the one hacker. And it's stuff like that where it's like saying like, they need to fix the game. Is it really worth playing if it's just going to be that? We got like the exact same spawn to last time. But this time we can actually go to the truck and I'm not just tripping balls thinking I'm not in a different spot. Wait, would I have to double back for the truck? I'm not doubling back for the truck. Wait a second. No, I'm in the right spot. But yeah, I would have to double back for the truck. I'm not doing that. Actually, no, yeah. I wouldn't normally, but I'm going to stop at these green military crates over here because maybe I can get a weapon or armor or a fucking headset, hopefully. Be able to hear shit. Or maybe a long-range weapon. Nothing. Basically nothing. I mean, the Archangel stock for Mosin's nice and all, but that's kind of a mid to late wipe kind of item you would use, and I'm not anywhere near that. So, yeah, not useful for me right now. Here's my prediction. When we hit resorts, within 2 minutes of getting into the resort's borders, we will die. And then I will say fuck it and close Tarkov. Any scav skill? I would like a better ranged weapon. I see nothing. Oh yeah, so speaking of the game I would play after this, like I said, being in the middle of a stream, it feel weird to start with the new game. Like I said, I was thinking about 7 Days to Die or Satisfactory or another one. I think it'd be kind of weird to start that in the middle of the stream. I definitely could, but I want to make a video out of it, so I want to make sure like it's good content. And going straight from Tarkov into something else might be a bit jarring, so I could also just do War Thunder instead. Because that's a pretty pick up and put down game. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was actually playing War Thunder earlier today. Ooh, power bank. It's grinding out jets. I hate aircraft. Grinding them is just the fucking worst, but like, You kind of have to grind them if you want to use them in ground RB. It's annoying. But like, I just want to have access to planes for ground RB. This is a conversation for War Thunder if I'm playing War Thunder, but I shouldn't bring it up now. I need to focus on satellites. Looking over the edge, I wouldn't normally, but I want to loot this without dying, so I was checking for people. I still want like a headset or armor, of which we got none. Peroxide, I didn't know peroxide could spawn in those things. Alright, we got the first satellite dishes, let's go get the second ones and die on the way. Scav got mad at me over here. Maybe he has a ranged weapon for us. If I can figure out where he went to, he probably is in this back hallway. Ooh, this shotgun kicks way more than I thought it would. Shit weapon, but it does have range, so technically it works for what I wanted to do. I can now technically fight ranged engagements for the first 20 shots. I'd like to go to this outhouse again. I've been kind of desperate for keys. Like I said, they made the custom keys. Fucking scav. They made the custom keys way harder to find. So I'm actually really far behind on Therapist questline because the keys I'd normally find within just a couple of raids of the game, a couple of raids of the wipe, I have yet to even see. And last I checked, they were going for like 300k on the flea market. So I would bet that also no one else has seen them. You know, at the very least, because we spawned at the other side of the map, we will have access to the extract on this side of the map. So, assuming basically that we don't die at radio station, we should actually have a fairly decent time of just leaving the raid after we get what we want. Switch to the scav weapon now that we're out in the open here. Magnum buck won't do us too good at this kind of range. I mean, neither does this gun, but this gun gives us a fighting chance at the very least. So basically do the same thing as last time though. I'm going to go for the stash and then to the radio station, die to a player who somehow magically avoids my headshot, and then get mad and leave. Same story as last time. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, it's the right pylon. Components and LCD. You know, it's kind of risky, but if we are at the radio station and no one else is there, I might actually loot the filing cabinets before I go to leave. That way we actually get some measure of loot out of the raid, and I also really need not filing cabinets, flash drives, which have a chance to spawn in filing cabinets. Plus, oddly enough, some of my best loot this wipe has been from filing cabinets. I don't know why. Just how it's been. I'm gonna grab the satellites before I go in, because you need to make a quick getaway. This should already be looted. No, it's not. Okay then. Sure. I'll take an unlooted safe. I mean, it didn't have anything good in it. But I'll still take it. Can I get something out of here? Really nothing yet in these filing cabinets? Really? There we go, our first fucking item. Spark plug. Took us 6 drawers to find 1 spark plug. Zippo lighter. Broken LCD again. I mean, I say again, I didn't get the previous one from the filing cabinet. Yeah, that was kind of shit. Well, the survival lighter is better than a chainlet. I'm gonna grab the big green military crate outside and head to extract, I guess. Hello? Oh. I'm not even grab this extra green crate. Oh, PPBS. That's actually really good ammo. Is there... I think there's supposed to be a stash somewhere around here. I just never know where. Is that me? I'm not sure if that was me. I'm just gonna get going. Nah, that probably wasn't me. It's probably Sniper Scav at Power Station. This is the wrong way. This rock, however, should do nicely. Now I'll just skip the rocks. I'll go down this way. Okay. If I survive this raid, I am open to keep playing Tarkov. Because then, you know, I can say I'm getting progress done. We'll have a quest complete. But dying again would have meant, you know, hour-and-a-half long stream, hour-and-a-half long of playing Tarkov for literally nothing. That's just... would have been the nail in the coffin. But I'm willing to see what quests we have available and what I would like to do, potentially. If I can just get out alive. I feel like at this point I'm intentionally trying to jinx myself just so I don't have to play Tarkov and have an excuse to shut it off. Oh my fucking god, this one right there. A bullet landed next to me. I don't know if it was at me though. Oh fuck, I'm way further up than I thought I was. Down one. How the fuck did that first one not be a headshot? Nope. 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 I am done. I'm done with Tarkov. I'm done with Tarkov. I'm fucking done with Tarkov. That's it for this wipe. Fuck that. I'm done with this wipe. Fuck Tarkov. I don't understand how that first shot wasn't even a fucking headshot, and then after that... I just get fucking executed. That's enough Tarkov forever. Goodbye, Tarkov. I have to figure out now what to play on the spot. I think I might just do War Thunder, honestly. Like I said, it's a pick up and put down game. I don't think I'm in a position to necessarily start a whole new playthrough of a game I want to record just now, so I'm going to end this recording.